You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriot. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? Thank you for joining me on the HighlyEvolvedPodcast Podcast. My name is Stefan. I appreciate it, and let's continue with this short video. This short video is going to be very brief. It's going to be discuss the peso climbing as AMLO caved to Trump. Said Mexico will crack down the immigration. Let's look at this article together, all right? It's going to be a short video. I just want to give my reaction to what's happening in our southern borders, what's Trump doing and concerning Mexico economy, all right? When these countries right here, the only thing that will hurt them, the only way to get them to listen is through their pocketbook, through the wallet, all right? And that's by their economy. But let's look at this. Give me 1 second while I post this video up, okay? You can find this article on ZeroHedge. I'll leave a link in the description below if you are interested in reading it for yourself. But there you go. Here you go. All right, it said Peso climb as AMLO caved to Trump. Said Mexico will crack down immigration. All right. A suffice to promising trade headline, combining with Jerome Powell suggesting that the central bank would step into backstop the market by cutting the rate of trading war fallout should have worsened, has provoked a parabolic move higher in stock Tuesday, propelled the part of the biggest short squeeze since the first week of the year. And although President Trump's insistence that the first round of tariff on Mexico imported would go into effect on June 10, made during press conferences with Theresa May, briefly waiting on the stock and the peso, Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, AMLO, also responded with some jaw-dropping of his own. The peso climbed Tuesday morning, New York, after AMLO said during a news conference at the Gulf of Mexico port of Veracruz in Mexico could be ready to step up measure to contain migrants. Well, let's read that again. Gulf of Mexico port Veracruz could be ready to step up measure to contain migrants in order to reach a deal with the White House. Of course, you have to. There's no point of talking. You have to have action, all right? The Mexican delegate, led by Foreign Minister Marcelo Ebrard, I can't pronounce that, which discussed the dispute with U.S. official in Washington on Wednesday. And López Obrador said the expected good result. Quote, the main thing of the inform about what we are already doing in the immigration issue, if it necessary to reinforce this measure without violating human rights, we could be preparing to reach a deal, López Obrador said. There's only one solution. Get your act together. That's the only solution. Manage your northern border. That's all we wanted. Manage your own northern border and control your own immigrations. That's all we ever wanted. In spite of Trump comments, Ebrard, I guess that's his name, he said there is 80% chance the country will be able to avoid tariff. AMLO conciliatory comment contrasted the reports from yesterday. Mexico might respond to retaliation tariff of its own. The heck? What is your country? I'm not saying we don't import anything to Mexico, right? We don't import. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that America is a nation consumer. We consume more than the continent of Mexico itself, the country of Mexico. If anything, who's benefit from who is Mexico's benefit from American consumers. All right? Jesus. We control you. We're the consumer. We pay with the dollars. If you don't appease us, we won't buy your stuff. We boycott your country. And we send your economy down the blaze. All right? We know what type of power we have. We have the consuming buying power. All right? Trump tariff arrived in a particularly delicate time in Mexico economy, which contracted during the first quarter. Mexico economy is heavily reliant on trade with the U.S. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. is heavily rely on the U.S. because we're a nation of consumers. All right, Mexico don't consume. They consume, but they're not at the rate of American consumers. All right. Why do you think when they work they save the money? These people are a nation of savers. They're industrial people. All right. When you're a poor country, people are more likely to save because the money is more scarce. That's why they don't buy that much stuff. All right. When the money is less scarce, like the United States, people are a consumer. They like to buy stuff. All right. And with the USMCA in limbo, AMLO has assured the public he has a plan to insert the tariff, which could max out 25%. Don't impoverish the country. Though AMLO has said he won't engage in any trade war with the United States. Of course, you have to cut because you can't win. You cannot win competing with America. All right, and that's the end of the article. Right. That's the end of the article, and this is the graph that's showing. Look, you can read this for yourself. There's no legend that tells you what things mean, but I'll leave a link on description below if you're interested. But let's go back to the original view. All right, these people think that America will have less say in this. You have to appease to the American consumer, right? We are the biggest consumer base out there. We consume most of the world GDP. All right, we consume most of the world GDP. The world cannot function without America. All right, if America stop doing business with you, stop buying from you, their economy will go down the tank. All right, we're a nation of consumer. It's embedded in our society, in our community. All right, if America goes down without people stop buying, that means other nations will go down as well. That's why every country out there is so dependent on America. All right, that's why China is so dependent on America. We built Chinese economy. We built Mexico economy. We built Canada economy. We built the European economy. All right, so that's why they have to appease by our consumer dollars. American consumers have a lot of say in the world economy. All right, so you're not appeasing by us. We'll stop buying. We'll stop dealing with you. That's why Trump tariff power is so powerful. All right, that's why AMLO don't want to have a trade war. He do not want to increase tariff because it'll depreciate their economy. People will stop buying their stuff and just buy America. American company will stop manufacturing company in their country and come back to America to avoid these high tariffs. What I would go even extremer than 25% by October. I would say exponentially. All right, if beyond October. All right, it will increase 5%, 5% until it reaches to 100%. If they are not abiding by us, until we cut them off. If they're not abiding by our rules, we have to treat these people hard. All right, these people in third world country, these people like this, these people don't have American values. They're hard-headed. The only way for them to learn is stop their facing. They're hard-headed. They will not negotiate in a civilized manner. All right, these people. I know the government is corrupt by the Mexican cartel. What you need to do is cut the throat of the Mexican cartel. All right, cut the government. If you destroy the government, you destroy the cartels. All right. What we're saying is we want Mexico to do their part of securing their borders because we have some kind of legality with our judicial system that apprehends from doing so much. With Mexico, they don't have to worry about American judicial system. They just do it. All right, and Obrador, he's a socialist. He know he cannot win. That's why he tried to do whatever it takes to not get in a trade war. And talking is not one of them. We need action. Talk is cheap. All right, you heard that phrase? Talk is cheap. We need action. All right. If I was in Trump's position, all right, we talk enough. We don't need talking. I'll apply this tariff indefinitely until I see what I like. All right. If I see what I like, then maybe I consider taking the tariff off. All right. So right now, the tariff is going on full throttle. All right. You cannot back out of this. All right. Until we see action which we deem acceptable to us. If we don't see if we see your action isn't acceptable to our standards, the tariff is still going on. Until we see that your action is built to our standards, then maybe we'll take the tariff off. All right. That's what I would say if I was in Trump positions. All right, these people are hard-headed. They won't learn. All right, they have to learn the hard way. All right, but I digress. Because of what I'm saying, Google don't want to monetize my channel. All right, that means I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. I mean, I can say whatever I want without being bothered by any outside interference. All right, because of that, I'm not taking any donations, because the point of this channel is to wake people up, to make people ask questions, to educate people, not to entertain people. All right, if you like what I do, follow me on BitChuteMind.com, Twitter, and Gap.com. Right, most importantly, subscribe me on YouTube, because when you subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When I see people subscribe more, it encourages me to make more videos. I know that means it let me know that I'm reaching out to people. All right. But let me know what you think. You think Mexico is peeing their pants right now? Lack of a better term, peeing their pants. Are they scared? That's why they don't want to trade war, because America is a nation of consumers, because we got the most buying power of all the country out there. All right. We built their economy. All right. Let me know what you think. Leave a message in below. I know your time is valuable, and I try not to waste any time. On that note, guys, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. My name is Stefan. All right, I thank you for listening. I appreciate every ounce and time that you allow me to present my case. And on that note, guys, I'm checking out. Have a good day. Peace.